Want to know how we spent our tax return money this year?
Stay tuned.
Welcome back to another Sunday night sit down with his and her money. I'm Talib.
And I'm Ty, and we're managing money, marriage, and everything in between.
It's that time of year.
Yeah.
Everybody's turned up because they got that tax return check.
That's right.
It's like Christmas in the springtime. Everybody buying
so
TVs, planning out them
Cars.
vacations. Tax return money probably gone for the check got deposited.
Yep, that's so true.
So we're going to break down what we did with our tax return. I know some of y'all might be intrigued. But before we get to the tax return, I mean, we are very intentional with trying to keep as much money away from Uncle Sam as we possibly can.
That's right.
And so we have kind of gone out of our way to try to adjust our withholdings to really avoid getting a tax return, because the tax return is just, to us, letting the government borrow our money interest free and then giving us a little bit of it back. And so we
without interest.
Right, with no interest.
So, and we know that every family, handles their taxes differently. For some of you, you like getting that tax return because it is an automatic savings account, and you diligently are wise when it comes to getting your tax return back in regards to, paying off debt or certain expenses and things like that. By all means, continue to do that. We applaud you for that. We really, really do, because that is still considered discipline. Whatever it takes in order for you to be able to not spend it all, if that makes it easier for you to not spend all of your money throughout the year and you feel the need to do that, then by all means do it. But for us in our home, we prefer, as my husband said, to get our tax returns, our tax money throughout the year. We don't need the government holding our money for us.
For what?
We want to pay off our mortgage as quickly as possible.
Let's talk about this for a second, though. I mean, what has the government done with money to make us think that they're good at handling our money? I mean, like, every state in the country is broke.
Good point.
The federal government is broke, but we just give them our money to do what they want with.
Right.
No,
Right.
give me my money now.
And for some of you who may not know, you can go to irs.gov. We'll make sure we put the link down below in the description box. As a matter of fact, you can go there, and they have a calculator, withholding calculator, on their website where they'll calculate how much money you expect to either return or you expect to get back at the end of the year, or if you want to minimize your taxes, how much taxes you get at the end of the year, and you would like to see it in your paycheck throughout the year, they can calculate that for you. As a matter of fact, we interviewed a podcast, Shannon Brown
from GrowingSlower.com.
That's right. We'll leave the link to that episode down below. Amazing story how they eliminated, do you remember how much debt?
$22,000 worth of debt in just 11 months. And part
right.
of their process was they went and changed their withholding so that they got more of their money on their paychecks, as opposed to waiting for a tax return, and they use that money to get out of debt
right,
quickly.
which was brilliant. And so for us, we take the same approach so we can pay off our mortgage a whole lot quicker.
Yeah,
we can
wait for the
build
government
wealth
to
a whole
give
lot
us
quicker.
Yeah, we get
Right.
our money now. We pay off, our mortgage now, instead of waiting until the spring of every year to say, "Oh, thank you, Uncle Sam, for giving me a little bit of the money back that you borrowed from me interest free."
Right.
But that's another story.
That's right. And this video may be late for some of you. Some of you
Gone.
already got your tax returns, and it's
TV is
gone.
mounted on the wall already.
But the question I have for you, did you spend that money wisely? One thing that we do if we do get any money back, which in this case this year we did, we sit down, we have a conversation, and we plan it out. How do we plan to spend this money? Because we don't want to waste it. We don't want to just go out and buy a television unless we needed a television. So we want to share with you guys how we spent our tax return this year. We were surprised to get a nice little amount back.
I'm surprised. I tried.
We really did. And our
We
count,
tried to keep it.
Our count was really surprised because
Like, what?
Because when he saw the W-2s, he was like, "Whoa, you all barely paid anything to federal taxes." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." But we did. We got back some money because of our deductions, such as we have children's as a deduction.
And we give a lot to
Charity.
Charity.
Right, that was a big one. So that helped save a lot.
Plus
And
my 403B,
right,
IRA, all that plays a part.
right, our
and
IRAs,
we ended up somehow
our taxes,
with a
our
tax return.
property tax payments, our mortgage interest, all that, and we did. We got money back. So we said, "Thank you, Lord."
Hey,
you know, we
hallelujah.
appreciate it because
Glory.
hey, it was a blessing. You are so silly. It was a blessing. So we had a conversation. We said, okay, how are we going to spend this money? And we thought about it, and we spent it we spent it wisely, allocated it wisely. We didn't go out shopping and buy clothes and stuff like that.
And like we told you last week, we never pay ourselves first.
Nope.
So the first
First thing
thing that we did with that is take off the tithe.
That's right.
10%.
10% went to our church.
To the Lord.
That's right. 10% went to our church, so that was easy. So then now we're left with another 90%. So we took 18% of our tax return and we put it towards a business trip that we will be taking this year in September. We will be going to North Carolina, so we're really excited about that. And so we
Had some expenses that we needed to cover, and so we took a piece of it and
18%
used it
of it
for that.
That's right. So that was another one. And then we took 30% of our tax return and we paid it and allocated it towards our mortgage. So we want to get out of this mortgage debt.
We're not playing with y'all.
We don't want to owe
about to be-
anybody anything.
We about to be done with this boy.
Yes.
Y'all
we
still
want
gonna be
to
sitting there like, man, why don't we do it?
Stop.
Well, why don't you do it? Come on with us. Roll with
Come with
your
us,
boy.
guys.
Roll with your girl to debt freedom.
Yes, this is the better side. And then we took 42% of it, and you guys are probably like, wow, you took more than you paid towards your mortgage and things like that. But one of the important things for us is we own a home. And it's very important for us to upkeep our home. Whether it be repairs in the home and things like that, we like to take care of our home right away. If we see certain issues, we like to handle it right away, because if you don't and you just let it keep piling up, before you know it, it's so much that you have to kind of save a lot of money to be able to get a lot of different jobs done around your home. So we like to handle things right away as soon as we see an issue. One of the issues that we've noticed this past year was we needed a paint job on the outside of our home very, very badly. And I mean, some of the paint is chipping off. It just looks bad, to us at least. So we hired someone off of Facebook, guys. Yes, Facebook. And we saved a lot of money. Believe it or not, we saved about $1,000
Yeah.
just by doing that. We joined a Facebook group, and you guys can look this up too. I'm sure they probably have them in your area. Put in the city of your area and put like handyman, or that's what I did. We put in the city of our area and put in handyman. And they have a Facebook group of a lot of people, such as contractors, and you have electricians and plumbers and things like that. And they will do work for you at a minimum cost.
Especially in off season.
Especially in off season. That's
They
right.
be looking for work. So
Yes. So,
Try
and
it.
we shared a video with you guys on how we made $300 in 1 week off Facebook. We'll link that below, as well as put it on the end of this video. And you guys can check that out. But we use Facebook in many ways. And that's one way we hired someone to come and paint our home. So he will be coming as soon as the weather just gets a little bit better outside within the next couple of weeks. So we're really excited about that. So we took 42% of our tax return and we put it towards our home, painting our home. And that's it, guys. That equals 100%. So our tax return is gone.
So here's what we didn't do. We ain't go on no cruise.
No.
Okay. Ain't no new. You see that TV back there behind us? The same TV that's been there in every video, right? We didn't go buy new nothing. What
nothing.
we did was, I think, pretty wise. I think we chose.
But if we needed to buy a new car or a new television, by all means, this money would have been used towards that. It would have, if we needed it.
No. Tax returns. First of all, you shouldn't even be having a tax return. You should be getting your money.
If we needed
up
a new
front.
television.
Get your money up front.
Right.
Okay? This tax return stuff is for the birds. We accidentally got a tax return. Keep it real
We
with you.
did.
Okay? But we were sure trying not to have nothing. Okay? If you knew the amount of exemptions we put down.
Really? It would have scared you.
What? I don't even know why we got a tax return. But
Thank
look,
you, Lord.
Hey, hallelujah. Glory. Listen though. We're in all seriousness, our hope is that you guys become better managers of your money. And
That's
so
right.
if you're in debt, we hope that you use a good portion of your tax return towards your debt to become a little bit closer
Absolutely.
to becoming free
That's
from
right.
the bondage of being in debt. If
Right.
you aren't in debt. We hope that you use a good portion of your tax return money to build towards savings, whether that be traditional savings, retirement savings, saving for your kids' college. We just hope that you guys learn, some good stewardship principles from us and from other people to know that we have to do right with our money. We can't depend on the government. We can't depend on anybody outside of
Sure.
our homes to get us in the place financially that we want to be. And sometimes a springboard could be your tax return. So if you still have your tax return and you haven't spent it, or it's on the way and you haven't doled it out for other things, sit down,
Yes.
have a conversation with your spouse or with your
Accountability
accountability
person,
partner, and map out a good plan. What would be the most effective way to use your tax return?
And you know what I love even about our channel? We have so many people who are single. You
Yeah.
guys, thank you. You all have been leaving us amazing comments on our channel. And we love that we're even helping you. And I love that there's single people, single moms, single dads, and they're like handling their finances like champions.
Yeah,
Like,
getting it in.
go ahead. Like, that is amazing. So if you all ever need anyone to talk to or be accountable, I mean, we receive emails from you guys and we do respond. Reach out to us. We're more than happy to be able to give you our personal advice, even though we don't really think that much of ourselves, to think that we can,
I
kind
think
of,
I'm pretty awesome.
well, you know what I'm saying.
And I think
Like,
you're pretty awesome.
yeah. Hey, we give you guys 2 thumbs up, an A+ for that. That's amazing. Continue to do that. Handle your finances the right way. And even when it comes to your tax returns, be wise, with that money as well. And if you guys don't have anyone to talk to, we receive emails and we do respond to you guys' emails. Send us a message on Facebook or go through our contact page over on our website at hisandhermoney.com and ask a question. If you need any help, we're more than happy to be able to tell you or give you our personal advice, and
No doubt.
So guys, let us know if you like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Share with us down below your experience with your tax returns in the past. Were you foolish with it, and are you a lot wiser now? And just give any advice to help someone else, because a lot of us do read the comments below, and you're helping so many people, and we want to thank you for that.
So remember that your assignment for this week is to sit down. If you haven't spent your tax return, sit down, map out a good plan. Have a thoughtful conversation with each other. Have a good conversation about what's the most effective way that we can use our tax return. If you're single, get a good accountability partner. Somebody's going to keep it 100,000 with you.
That is so true.
Somebody's going to tell you the truth to your face.
That's so true.
Okay? And come out with a good plan about how to properly use your tax return to be most effective, to have the biggest impact to help you get you to where you want to be financially. If you've already spent it, dang. But look, maybe you all can sit down and talk about how to do better next year. Point is, talk it out, plan it out, execute.
That's right. All right, guys, don't forget, subscribe to our channel if you have not done so already, and visit us over on our website at hisandhermoney.com.
And don't forget, we're on iTunes. We have a awesome podcast waiting there called The His and Her Money Show. You guys need to go over there. You need to subscribe. You need to tune in. We're putting out shows every single week to help you become better with your money. Stop playing.
Right.
Go to iTunes as soon as this video is over. Subscribe. If you love it, leave us a review on iTunes.
And the link to that is below as well, too.
Yeah.
All right, guys, well, it's been great. Don't forget, meet us back here next week, next Sunday, for our Sunday night sit down at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where you will see the both of us sharing with you. Also, visit us throughout the week over on our YouTube channel because we share videos. We enjoy sharing them with you guys. All right? Well, it's been great, guys. Until next time. Bye.
Peace.